maker. Here to ask for a favor. I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed. Flashing lights and I pose. On the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming names. Leave for days, ain't it? Never been on my level. Keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You. My money is flipping. These racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie when my ex don't hit.
What coach have to say? Nothing really. He likes where we're at. Keep those numbers up in your draft position, gonna be sitting pretty too, right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football, basketball, anything. I don't even care if it's one of the top leagues. We're still talking about all-stars from every state, every country for the last 15 years. There is no let up. You got to be ready for that.
Man, what makes you think I'm not ready?
Just asking me that question tells me you're not ready.
Because I'm not afraid enough?
That's better as a start. That's right, because outperforming just your teammates, that's not going to cut it no more, right? What happens when you feel overwhelmed? Because that's going to happen. What happens when you feel like it's just not clicking? What do we do then?
Work when you're on the clock ain't work.
Thank you. Okay, so you do listen sometimes. All right, not wasting my time. Look, son. Respect. Thanks, man. Look. Your ceiling is sky high. I believe in you with everything I got, but you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta believe in your talents. You gotta show commitment if you want to cash in on this.
I am committed.
I believe that. I believe that. I also know there's always more for us to do. Always. Let's go.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to our presentation of college basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the West Virginia Mountaineers going up against the UCLA Bruins. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pearson outside. Out to the left wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Bruins ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
The popularity of the Mountaineers in West Virginia, some die-hard fans of this school.
And there aren't any pro teams in the state, so this is the only show in town. West Virginia is all in on their Mountaineers, not just in hoops, but in all sports.
Now here's Junior. See right on him.
Nice foul.
You can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's West. Sheldon with a block. And it's out of bounds to the Mountaineers as West Virginia retains possession. And it's the Mountaineers with the ball. Pearson, covered by Junior. Shot clock at 6. Pearson with it. Junior's there. And side. Jones. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too. You know, they've come close on a few occasions in the past, but West Virginia is still looking for its first title. In 1959, they were runners-up, and they made the Final Four in 2010.
Sheldon with a block. Down low. That shot off. Now West Virginia takes it the other way. To the right side. To the paint. Stevenson. The Bruins pull it in. For the Mountaineers, they are rarely a high seed. They've never been a #1 seed.
They were a 2 seed in 2010 and a 3 seed in 2016. Other than that, they are usually not ranked that high. But they're building something here, and they're pushing for that first title.
Here's Kelly. And a great assist by Thompson as that one goes in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stevenson, defended by Sheldon. Now West. Pass to Harden. Back to West. Harden. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Junior drives in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, I really like the package that Red Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, and knock it down from outside.
Junior, he's guarded by West. Back to Junior, and he gets it to go. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes up for it with his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
Rolls up from the top of the key. And yes, he got the English that time as it falls.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Back to West. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Adams. Junior outside to the inside. Jones, good.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
It's stolen by Jones. You guys, when you look at the stretch UCLA had in the 60s and 70s, it all came from having dominant centers.
Lou Alcindor, now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was followed by Bill Walton, an equally dominant force. Both were great pros, but in college, they were on another level.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Adams. The shot comes out, so the Mountaineers will take it the other way. Outside West, over Junior. West misses. Here's the Bruins with the ball. To the middle. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Here's Harden. Pass to Brand. West. And here's Jones. Here's Junior outside. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Thompson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior, you've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top. Well, the West Virginia team has seen some improvement the last few years. Several strong seasons in a row. They were right in line for a high seed before the virus canceled the tournament.
To the inside, Pearson. And that time, also a missed shot.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
The assist totals just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Back to Pearson. Lets the floater go, and the layup is good.
Boy, you love seeing that shot from Pearson. That's the clever, tricky floater that you have to have in your arsenal.
6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That one falls.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming for him. It's going to go on Sheldon. And he's got his first free throws of the night right here. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer him a spot on the team. And you can see the raw athleticism and the skills are starting to come along nicely too.
West on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Pearson. And no good. So the Bruins will take it the other way. He gets that one.
When he makes a catch and fire, Junior shows the confidence he's gaining in that shot.
Outside, West. Pass to Pearson. Here's Harden. He's covered by Jones. Here's Harden. Back to Pearson. Shoots. It's good from the top of the key.
Hey, when you're a leader like Pearson, you've got to assert yourself, and that's what he's doing there, showing you he's unafraid of rising and taking that shot.
And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
As a defender, you always have to stay on your man's hip. If you don't, that's what's going to happen.
Pearson outside. Harden. Sheldon grabs the miss.
You know, it's not a big basketball factory when it comes to players joining the NBA from West Virginia, but they do have some representation from their alumni base.
And all time, you have some big names on the list. But in the last few years, it's been pretty sparse. Still, this team remains competitive without having NBA-level talent.
Pearson outside. Pass to Harden. This time for 3. Kelly with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Timeout called here. The Mountaineers decide to talk things over.
He's been aggressive looking for a shot, but without much success. It might be time for him to take a step back and look to help the team.
And stolen by Junior. Oh my goodness, what a slam from Junior. Where did that come from?
I did not expect to see that tonight. That was a dunk contest level throwdown there.
He pulled that out of nowhere. That's going to be on highlight reels for years.
Pass to Tavares. Now here's Pearson, covered by Junior. Shot to stop the run. Pearson no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that ball.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
You guys, West Virginia, they've come alive in the last few seasons. Also, they went through a change of conferences not too long ago.
For so long, the Mountaineers were playing in a conference on the East Coast. Now they are facing off against teams like Oklahoma and Texas Tech. A lot more travel time involved from West Virginia, but so far they've held up pretty good.
White. Here's Tavares. So both teams changing it up here. Left side Hernandez. Over McGee. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Now here's Junior. He's guarded by West. Out to the wing. Back to Junior. Stolen by West. Over to the left wing. Here's Hernandez. And too long on the shot. Pass to Martin. Back to Junior. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together, living together. You instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
Junior with it. Hernandez picking him up. Left side, Peterson. Junior. Outside, Hernandez. Outside, West. Over Junior. No good off the back of the rim. UCLA with the ball. To the left wing. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
You know, when he's effective on the inside, Junior can give opponents a lot of problems. It also spreads the defense and opens up the perimeter for him.
Outside, West. Pass to Hernandez. Here's Pavin. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Collins with it. And so it's the Bruins taking care of business in this one.
And it's interesting that they were able to win so comfortably despite an off game from Junior. He's got to be grateful to have that kind of talent alongside him.
You know, this one got out of hand, actually was a laugher, but his enthusiasm tempered a bit by the fact he knows he can play better. And guys, I know he will.
And that'll wrap it up for us. Until next time.
Thank you. See. Come on, Clippers, bro. I'm gonna have to go crazy. I'm gonna have to make some noise,
Junior,
why'd you dunk the ball like that?
I saw an opportunity to make a big play.
Hey, why'd you dunk the ball like that?
Felt like the right time to energize the team.
All right, you're going to have to make a decision about what type of player you're going to be, how you're going to represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play?
Listen, coach, I stepped out of line. Fine. I can make the adjustment.
All right, Jimmy, I'm going to tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm bleeding our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. Now I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm going to give him the razzle-dazzle, behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at him.
You showed out.
Absolutely, I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2, so I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9, life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10, but I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. But then I saw the tape. You know what happens next, or you're just tired of listening to me talk?
I'm not, because I'm listening.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're going to have to live with that, and there may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
Got you, Coach.
All right.
Smiling, huh?
Man, don't worry about that.
Oh, she got you smiling.
Man,
Look
you
at
go.
you, boy.
Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing. So easy to get one-dimensional with like everything that we do, like training and film sessions and travel. And I just want to see so much that's out of that bubble, you know? I have to.
Yeah. Well, I haven't found that thing yet.
No? Why not?
That is a great question, especially because it's so direct.
Well, that's what college is for, right? Figuring out who you are, and you're exposed to so much just if you're open to it. Like all of this makes me so good at soccer in the long run. Like at least I like to think it does.
You play for the Canadian national team?
I'm an alternate right now, but yeah, every time I get in line and they sing, "Oh, Canada," I get chills. Like I can't wait. School lets me take assignments on the road as a special arrangement.
Hold on. If my memory serves me correctly, you said basketball players get the treatment.
Yeah.
That's what you
Okay.
said, right?
Yes.
Basketball.
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
I
just
did.
checking.
Okay,
I'm just checking.
but you know what I'm saying, right? Right?
Yeah, I do. Everywhere I go, people are asking me about the games, win or lose.
Especially lose.
Yeah, expectations are high, but yeah, I get it. Fans, they take everything so personal.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's hard to filter out all that noise.
Yeah. I struggle with it sometimes.
Being good at this, it's your responsibility, you know?
Yeah, it's just all going by so fast. And I just want to appreciate this moment. So thank you very much.
Thank you, too.
Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed with the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been tracing it down, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catch you worshiping false idols. How you flexing in a rental with no car title, and when it come to street credit, you got a low fight. But that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Check, let it wait. New trying to criticize, trying to tell you that it's ill-advised. That's how you end up getting. I'm in a section where you gotta pay a lot of money if you're trying to get inside. Doubt that you would ever get inside. Car stop, rims still slide. Oh nah, we was getting live. Now we getting free plane rides. I promise we ain't on the same sides. If it was, I would change sides. We won't never pay the same price. Frank Luke with nah, there'll never be another. Think they got me covered. I hit the three at the buzzer. I hit the three at the buzzer. Hey, I hit the three at the buzzer.
You know Alex Williams. Airball Alex Williams? You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers. She's blowing up with her Dope Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously. Because them NBA draft heads definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No. You gonna do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that. Okay, so I meet this challenge and then what?
I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before. Stone cold ruthless.
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
welcome. It's time for college basketball, brought to you by 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the UCLA Bruins going up against the Villanova Wildcats. I'm Forrest Hunt. Joining me are Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And guys, does watching these games take you back to your college days?
Absolutely it does. You instantly get caught back up in all the excitement, and it also doesn't hurt when those memories are taking you back to a championship season.
Yeah, you know, it does bring up some great memories, and it's always fascinating to see how much has changed and how much really has stayed the same, status quo, with these schools. Junior's got pretty nice handles keeping that ball on the string there, navigating through the defense and making it look easy, too.
Now here's Justice, defended by Sheldon. Kept alive. Sheldon with a block. They retain possession. And, yep, that's good.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
Good on the shot.
Great concentration that time and body control from Watson. Took the bump on the J and still got it done.
Junior outside. No good from outside. Out on the right wing. Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Bruins. That falls. Nice feed that time from Red Thompson.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard. But in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive, too.
Pass to Watson. And they'll call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago. Well, you look at the players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers. Really impressive, and I think it's a credit to the way the coaches teach the game and hold the players accountable. They're pro-ready when they get done playing at Villanova.
Here they go. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Charles. Pass to Watson. McCarthy. Here's Justice. And that time also a missed shot. There have been plenty of recent Wildcats in the NBA, you guys. Jalen Brunson, who won the AP Player of the Year award with Villanova.
Guys like Eric Paschal, Omari Spellman, still have stars like Kyle Lowry going strong as well. Some great players have come through this school.
Now a timeout called by Villanova.
And with their offense sputtering, coaches got to get them back on track.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on them in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
Now here's Blackman. Shoots over Sheldon. Blackman with the bucket.
Well, it's been a great time to be a Villanova fan recently. A couple of national titles in the last decade will do that for you. One of the best programs in the country at the moment.
Here's Junior. He's got 12. And he makes that one.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Those titles for Villanova, 2016 and 2018.
Tell you what, this is truly a golden era for Wildcat basketball. You know, it's been a byproduct, I think, of the school being consistent and staying near the top of the polls on a regular basis. And, you know, as a result, typically the Wildcats are one of the top seeds in the tournament, too.
The pass to Parker. to Blackman. And the bucket is good.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
UCLA with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And here's Junior. Parker grabs the miss. And here are the Wildcats now. Outside Charles. The pass to Parker. Plenty of space. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, it's all about winning for UCLA. They own the record for the most titles in college hoops. An incredible 11 championship banners at their gym.
So it's the Wildcats now, trailing by 10. Inside, Fisher. And finished off by Fisher. Bell with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. You guys, all those titles add such a mystique to the Bruins basketball program.
Well, it was one of the most dominant eras in any sport at any level. The Bruins won most of their titles in the 60s and 70s, and at one point, they won 7 straight and 10 titles in 12 years. Never to be repeated.
Now here's Fisher. Kelly with the rebound.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
And it's in there.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Fisher outside. And stolen by Junior. Pushing it up. Field goal number 9. He's 9 for 12 with that basket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Fisher outside, down low. Blackman with the bucket.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Timeout called here. The Bruins will talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups and matchups. Or call.
Here's Watson. Outside Charles. McCarthy. Outside Watson. Outside Charles. Pass to Justice. Shoots over Sheldon. Expanding his range. The rebound by Jones. The Bruins leading. Junior outside. Not gonna go that time. Nice D from Justice. Here's McCarthy. Justice defended by Sheldon. Pass to Charles. Outside Watson. Charles. Thompson pulls it in.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons. That is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in. The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while.
Junior outside. Jones, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
At the next level, Junior's going to be asked to run a lot of screen and roll, and he's showing he's up to the task.
To the right side. Here's McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. It's good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Junior outside. Soft touch off the glass.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Outside, Watson. Right side, Charles. Back to Watson. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Bruins. The biggest lead of the game was 15 points.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Outside, Charles. Back to Watson. To the wing, right side. Here's Justice. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Heads-up play by Watson that time. Whipping the pass to the open teammate. Smart play.
These guys have some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
And that 1985 team capped off with one of the biggest upsets ever.
When they won it all, they completely shook up the world with that upset. I mean, it's something that we still talk about today. What a great moment for Villanova and really for all of college sports.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the...
Watson, Kelly covering, and it's Blackman missing. And here's UCLA, leading by 5. Junior inside, Charles defending, offensive rebound. It's good.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss it. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. Now Watson. Pass to Charles. Watson. Here's Justice. And the Wildcats miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Now the Wildcats with it. It's a 10-point game. Here's Charles. He can't get that one. And UCLA goes the other way with it. Here's Junior. Knocks down the step-back J.
And what you got to appreciate about Junior, he never lets his foot off the pedal. Just a machine out there.
You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Justice. And the foul called on Junior. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in single bonus, so they'll have the 1-and-1 chance now at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up. Bruins on D. To the middle. Blackman. And Blackman slams it in. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Scooped up. It's Kelly on the wing. Junior. Rebound by Blackman. Outside, Watson. McCarthy. He's covered by Thompson. Watson from deep. And the rebound goes to the Bruins. A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
Charles' shot's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Junior. And it's going to be 2 free throws, drawing the contact on the shot.
Well, you can see Junior's grit right there. His willingness to get physical, meet the contact, and draw fouls. That bodes well for his future and actually bodes well for the present, too.
Here's Law. Launches it. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And so it's the Bruins taking care of business in this one.
A comfortable margin, and without a doubt, the story was the impeccable play of Junior. He was outstanding.
Well, he was all over the floor and carried them all game long. Tell you what, you could really see the hunger in his eyes. This guy wanted to make an impact in every way possible, and did.
And that'll do it. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. So long.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is going to be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tournament.
And Alex Williams, both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality. Always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex.
Yeah, and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, the draft stock will rise. You'll see.
I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
What's up, Junior? Good to see you.
You too, Arch. I gotta walk.
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I is still eating at you.
Yeah, it didn't sit right. Look, I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you. He just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did?
And you had your choice of schools. I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior, and I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
Right? You don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
All right, so look, I gathered all my intel into one place for you to take a look at, but it can update as the season goes.
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep winning, keep your numbers up, your stock will rise.
Okay, if we're losing and I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
All right. Work to do.
So,
catch you later, Arch.
all right, boy.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Can I help you?
You're Junior, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Alex Williams. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How'd you get on the bus?
How did I get on the bus?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by how many people think Press Pass means all access. Can I say what a pleasure it is to meet Mr. Big Time Professor Dunk himself? I'm just wondering whether I should call you a selfish player, a chemistry risk, or, you know, tell the truth and let everyone know you did it for a girl.
Who told you that?
I never reveal my sources. But his name rhymes with Ted.
Listen, these other players that you're covering, yeah, they don't get the same, let's just call it attention.
Attention.
Yeah, attention.
Yeah.
So what's the deal?
What's the deal? Well, I get it. It may seem cruel or, you know, arbitrary, but it's the opposite. I love the potential of who you are and what your game is all about. At times, it can be inspiring.
Okay, and at other times?
At other times, not so much, but you're growing and developing, and this is my way of helping you reach your potential.
So why can't you just say that in an article? What's with all these games?
Because I'm building a profile, too. And games, conflict, that gets eyeballs and clicks. And what if you don't develop? I write a cuddly piece about you, and then what? NBA decision makers pay attention to what I say. I've built a career on honest, unmerciful critiques, and I'm not backing down from that now. Look, the stakes are impossible at this level, Junior. You know that. And even worse when you get to the next level. You might as well prepare for it now. Everyone knew your dad was up for it. It's a long shadow that follows you around. Is that funny?
It is, because it's an angle. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. But the media is a lot more twisted about the legacy of Duke than I am.
Am I supposed to take that at face value?
I'm assuming you got another challenge for me.
Yeah, I do. 2 games, first and foremost. I'm all about winners, so win the games. Secondly, everyone wants to see you develop as a scorer. So bump your scoring average up from where it is now. What do you say?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nice. Something about you. Professor Dunk. Mr. Big Time.
Red.
Took him that long to figure that shit out. I can't jump to the NBA draft. Well, I could and just force pick my team. But no, man, I want the Clippers to want me the way I want them. I want you to want me. Clippers current roster.
College basketball presented by 2K Sports. This should be a fun one. And on tap tonight, it's the UCLA Bruins.
Clippers current roster.
Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
Here's the roster for the Clippers.
Oh, alright, nobody going. Alright, see you later. Make sure nothing happened overnight.
These teams have plenty of exciting young talent. There's sure to be at least a few surprises tonight.
Well, you know, in college basketball, the teams and players are
Look at him,
constantly
hella space.
evolving. That's a big part of what
Ah,
makes
that's too
this
far,
season so
bro.
much
What the
fun
hell
to
are you
watch.
doing?
On the wing, Bayless. Inside. Palmer, good.
Hey, Palmer's
All
never
right.
going to be the biggest fastest guy out there, but he still likes to mix it up in the paint area. And he does it because he wants to be a complete player.
Stop leaning and shooting, bro. Who the fuck are you?
And the Gators with possession.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great
Yo.
NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing at Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
There we go.
A nice shot by Junior.
Clearly, Junior has great confidence in that sweet mid-range jumper of his. As well he should. He's got the ability to knock that down all day long.
Back to Palmer from outside the arc.
He shoots threes, too.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all three from the field.
And it's the Bruins ball.
What the hell's happening?
Game. Junior outside.
Bro, what the fuck?
Junior missing.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Bayless, no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Junior outside.
There we go. What the fuck?
Bayless outside.
I ain't gonna play defense on these niggas, bro. Welcome to man-to-man. Get on your man.
Outside Palmer. Lawson.
You like to play a lot of inside defense.
He hits the
Alright, I know what I'm gonna run on, y'all.
Red Thompson not bashful about embracing all the fanfare of being at an elite school. He'll let you know just how great this team is because he's on it.
Thompson is a talker, but every team needs a bit of that. You have to have that voice for your team, that one who's the catalyst for this school and this group of players. That's Thompson.
Perfect. Let's go. Start getting these points on.
There isn't going to be any shortage of hustle on the break from Junior. First chance he gets, he's going to bust it down the court and convert for the team.
Now here's Diaz. Pass to Mercer. Takes a three. Sheldon grabs the miss. The Bruins trailing. Now Junior. The three ball.
Let's go.
That's his third bucket. He's 3 for 8 thus far.
Great to see Junior stretch the floor. That kind of work will do wonders for his team's spacing.
Diaz for three. No good that time. And UCLA goes the other way with it. Junior with it. Mercer's there. Kicks it out to Junior. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Diaz. The tray. Sinks the triple.
One of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6th men all went on.
What the fuck is going on with this man?
Call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Here's Bayless. Second shot opportunity.
How did you, bro? What the fuck, bro?
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Kelly, defended by Diaz. Here's Sheldon.
Sheldon got that. He a big nigga.
The layup.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Bayless outside. Pass to Diaz. Mercer over Thompson. Mercer can't hit.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Junior. Here's Jones. First shot, first basket.
That's what I'm talking about.
He is out of the blocks fast.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Diaz outside. Off target from outside.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Junior outside. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go.
Oh, man.
Tie ball game.
And the timing Junior has on the pull-up. Love watching him stick it to the D.
And the Gators call time here. Diaz outside. Pass to Waters. Back to Diaz. Lawson. Yes!
Who the fuck is Lawson?
It doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defense's weakness.
Junior from deep. And another three for UCLA.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back. Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two. It's going to go on Palmer. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night right now.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Outside Palmer. Adams with the rebound.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
To me, that's got to be the target. Make sure you manage the clock effectively so you do get the last shot.
Pass to Diaz. And too long on the shot.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Gators ahead. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
And, you know, for your point guard to have more turnovers than assists, that is not the ratio the coaching staff is looking for. No way.
Yeah, I don't care what else you're doing on the floor. That's not a good look. He's got to make better decisions with the ball in his hands.
The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Junior, defended by Palmer. Back to Kelly. Pass to Junior. Lays it up and banks it in.
Some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Bayless outside. Palmer. Back to Bayless. Here's Lawson. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's Junior. Rebound by the Gators.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. There's a decent edge and rebound thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
Outside Palmer. Bayless. He's covered by Thompson. Mercer up top. Out to the right wing. Palmer for three. Sheldon grabs the miss.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA.
What?
That's where he is now, but he really...
Here's Junior.